Hey, have you noticed something's just off lately? Like your mind's not quite keeping up? If you're wondering, is my mental health getting worse? This video's for you.
Nice.
We're diving into 10 signs your mental health might be slipping. It's no spoilers yet, but these signs can sneak up on you fast. So stick around, pay attention, and let's see if you're catching any of these red flags. Mental health is just as real as physical health, and knowing the signs can make all the difference. Ready? Let's get into it. Chapter 1. You're feeling more down than usual? Have you been feeling low more often lately? Like a heavy cloud just won't lift? Is feeling sad or down sometimes is normal, but when it sticks around and starts messing with your daily life, it's a warning sign. This kind of lingering sadness can drain your energy and make even simple things feel impossible. You might notice you don't enjoy stuff you used to love, or that you just feel numb. It's easy to want to push it aside, but it's telling you something. Ignoring it won't make it go away. The longer it lasts, the harder it gets to shake. But recognizing that you're struggling is the first step toward feeling better. You deserve to feel happy and alive. If these feelings sound familiar, it's okay to ask for help. Taking care of your mental health is real strength. Chapter 2. You're struggling to concentrate. Is it harder to focus on things these days? It's like your mind just wanders off and you can't bring it back? Trouble concentrating is a big sign that your mental health might be declining. When your brain is overloaded, it can't work properly. Tasks take longer, you forget details, and making decisions feels exhausting. It's frustrating because you want to be present, but your mind just won't cooperate. This isn't just about being lazy or distracted. It's a symptom. Your brain's struggling to keep up with stress or emotional weight. And when that happens, your focus suffers. If you notice you're zoning out more, try to slow down. Give yourself breaks, and don't be too hard on yourself. Your mental health needs some TLC. Chapter 3. You're feeling more tearful or sensitive. Have you found yourself crying more than usual or getting upset over little things? Being more emotional or sensitive can be a signal your mental health is fragile. When you're under emotional strain, your feelings can get more intense. Things that didn't bother you before might suddenly feel overwhelming. It's not about being weak. It's your mind's way of reacting. These moments can be confusing or even scary, but they're important clues to how you're really doing inside. Try to be gentle with yourself during these times. Acknowledge your feelings, and don't be afraid to reach out if you need support. Chapter 4. Your sleep schedule is all over the place. Have you noticed your sleep is totally messed up? Sleeping through the day, waking up in the middle of the night, taking way too many naps, or staying up all night? These can be signs something's off with your mental health. When your mind's struggling, sleep is one of the first things to get thrown out of whack. Stress, anxiety, and emotional overload directly mess with your ability to relax and rest. Not having a consistent sleep pattern, dose, and tea just make you tired. It also messes with your memory, mood, and how you think. And it's a vicious cycle. The worse you sleep, the worse you feel emotionally. And the worse you feel, the harder it is to sleep. Ever lie in bed tossing and turning? Your brain just won't quit? Keeping a regular bedtime might seem simple, but it's one of the most powerful things you can do for your mental health. Setting a bedtime routine like dimming the lights, avoiding screens, and doing something calming before bed signals your brain it's time to shut down. Little changes like these add up big time. Now, think about your own sleep routine. Are you really resting, or just running on autopilot, trying to survive another day? Good sleep isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. You deserve it. Start taking care of your sleep tonight. Chapter 5. You always feel drained, even if you get enough sleep. Do you wake up feeling wiped out? Or drag through the day like you're carrying a ton of weight on your shoulders? That kind of exhaustion isn't just physical, it's mental too. A stressed out mind drains your energy and makes even simple tasks feel like mountains. This kind of burnout can come from built-up stress, buried emotions, or the pressure to keep up with everything. And the worst part, it sneaks up on you. Suddenly you're out of steam, no motivation, and foggy-headed. It's like moving through life in slow motion, trying not to sink. Ignoring this is dangerous. Your body talks to you, and extreme fatigue is a scream for help. Instead of pushing through, pause. Have you been respecting your limits? Is giving yourself real breaks, or just squeezing in pauses between obligations? Recharging your mental energy takes care. It could be something simple like going for a walk, listening to music, or unplugging for a bit. And if that's not enough, talking to a professional isn't just smart, it's necessary. You don't have to go through this alone. Your energy matters. Your health matters. And so do you. Chapter 6. Your anxiety feels like it's getting worse. Ever wake up with your heart racing? Like something's wrong, but you don't know what. That kind of persistent anxiety is a big red flag for your mental health. Feeling anxious now and then is normal, but when it's constant and intense, it's a serious warning sign. Anxiety shows up in lots of ways: trouble breathing, tight chest, random fears, difficulty focusing, and more. If these symptoms are part of your daily life, it's time to pay attention. Something inside is asking for help. A lot of us try to brush it off, thinking it's just a phase. But built-up anxiety can wreck relationships, productivity, and self-esteem. You deserve peace of mind. You deserve to feel good. Breathing exercises, meditation, and lifestyle changes can help. But many times, professional help is key. There's zero shame in asking for help. It's actually brave and self-loving. How's your anxiety today? Can you breathe easy, or are you living on edge? Chapter 7. You feel mentally and emotionally scattered. Ever feel like your mind is in a million places and nowhere at once? Scattered, chaotic brain is a direct reflection of your emotional state. When mental health is shaky, it's common to feel out of control. This can show up as forgetfulness, trouble making decisions, or just a constant foggy confusion. Everything feels like too much, but also not enough. You start something and get lost halfway through, not sure where to pick up again. Feeling scattered doesn't mean you're weak or can't handle things. It means you're overwhelmed and your brain's doing its best to cope. Instead of beating yourself up, try to accept this feeling. It's telling you to slow down. Making time for quiet, taking intentional breaks, and reconnecting with your feelings can help a lot. Even a few minutes of meditation can bring balance. How about you? Do you catch these moments of mental scatter in your day? Have you tried just stopping and breathing for a sec? Chapter 8. You've lost interest in things you loved. That hobby or activity that used to light you up, how it feels dull or boring. Movies, music, hanging with friends. Everything seems colorless. Losing interest is a clear sign your mental health needs some TLC. It's like life's lost a bit of its sparkle. This doesn't mean you're lazy or unmotivated. It's a symptom. When you're emotionally overloaded, joy in small things fades. Getting it back isn't about willpower. It's about caring for your mind. Rediscovering pleasure takes time, and that's okay. What matters is noticing this emotional distance and finding gentle ways to reconnect with what used to bring you joy. Maybe that's listening to old favorite songs, taking a peaceful walk, or revisiting past passions. Does this sound familiar? Have you put aside things you once loved? Don't ignore this. Sometimes this disconnect is your mind's quiet cry for help, and you deserve to find happiness again. Chapter 9. You're more irritable or impatient than usual, losing your temper over small stuff, getting annoyed at noises, people, or little things. This unusual irritability often ties back to your mental state. When your mind's overloaded, your tolerance shrinks, and any little trigger can spark a big reaction. This happens because unprocessed emotions build up, and you don't have room to deal with them. They explode as anger, impatience, or even aggression. So ask yourself, is it really traffic making you angry, or is it something deeper? Anger's normal, but if it's more frequent or intense, that's a warning sign. Sometimes anger hides sadness, frustration, or helplessness. Don't beat yourself up, but don't ignore it either. Pay attention to what sets you off. It's really pushing your buttons. Try naming the feelings behind the irritation. And if it's tough to do alone, getting professional support can make a big difference. Chapter 10. You feel like you're pulling away from everyone, avoiding people, ignoring texts, canceling plans. While being alone sometimes feels good, too much isolation is often a defense when mental health is shaky. Being alone is fine. Cutting everyone out isn't. Little by little, you lose touch with the outside world. This doesn't happen overnight. It's a slow fade of small give-ups that build a wall between you and others. Until one day, you realize you're totally alone and don't know how to come back. Isolation feels safe but is risky. The more you pull away, the harder it is to reconnect. So, even when everything feels heavy, try to reach out to a friend, family member, or therapist. A simple chat can help more than you think. Do you feel like you're hiding from the world? closing off to protect yourself? If yes, know you're not alone. Taking a step out of that bubble can start your healing, slowly with kindness and patience. Okay. If you saw yourself in any of these signs, please don't ignore them. Your mental health matters. It deserves your care and respect. Feeling off isn't weakness. Recognizing it is the first step toward change. You don't have to face this alone. If this video hit home, drop a like so we know you want more content like this. And if you want to share your story or just vent, the comments are wide open. Subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss our weekly videos on emotional health, relationships, and well-being. Together, we're stronger. You're never alone here. See you next time.